think I'm already dead. Wake up, work, shower, sleep. The phrases have a rhythm now, a metronome that keeps time with a heart I can't be sure is mine. Two years of practice have made routine into religion. The altar is fluorescent light and a chipped coffee mug. 2 years ago, I got off the third floor. Not in a metaphorical way, not gracefully. I remember the stairwell smelling of bleach and rain, the handrail cold under my palm. I remember the vertigo, like swallowing a memory whole. And then nothing, or something like it. The rest is guesswork, assembled from the faces that keep returning. People recycle themselves into my life. The barista who keeps getting promoted is a stranger with a familiar smile. New hires at the store carry the same laugh as the neighbor who left 3 streets over. My former boss, the one who dragged me back to work, left the company and then came back like a rerun. The world folds itself into the shapes I used to need. It would be easier to blame déjà vu if it weren't for the tiny betrayals the environment keeps making. Clocks that stop at 8:10 for a little too long. Houseplants with the same single browned leaf. A hotel on the highway that smells of lemon cleaner and hotel soap that matches the guest room in my childhood home. Small conspiracies of objects that insist they have been here before. I tell myself theories to pass the hours. Maybe my brain is running the last good script it remembers, my memories, arranged like stage props. Maybe someone else forgot to close the play. Maybe I never really left the third floor. The city at dawn is the only place that understands how thin I am. Street lamps hum, trash bags swell with rain. My alarm goes off in a room the hotel thought was tidy. I can taste toothpaste and exhaustion. I sit on the edge of the bed and imagine taking another test, another edge, another way to find an answer. To force the universe into a confession, but even the thought of testing it feels like a rehearsal for some show I don't remember auditioning for. I tell myself it's science fiction. I tell myself it's guilt. I tell myself it's the easiest plot for something desperate to make sense of a life left like a coat on a chair. None of it feels like consolation. There are signs, though. The strangest is how the people closest to me thin out, one by one. Until the fixtures of my life, my sister's name, the number on the voicemail, start to feel like remote controls I don't have the battery for. When someone exits for good, the world takes a breath. The hum in the office drops an octave. Mr. Klein at the front desk pretends not to notice when I watch the doorway after hours. He used to tell me stories about the third floor, like one old man passing along an urban myth. Now he keeps his eyes on his ledger. So I plan. Not a plan to end, a plan to see the last curtains fall. If there is a reveal, I want to be there. If there is an epilogue, I want to read it. I go back to the stairwell. The third floor is smaller this time, an economy of space and light. The wallpaper peels in the same place. A smear on the banister catches my fingertips like a question. I count heartbeats against the echo of fluorescent lights. The city presses noises against the windows. A siren, someone arguing about rent, a kettle somewhere upstairs. I breathe in the hospital clean scent of the stairs and imagine that when I step off, everything will bloom with explanation. I step. There is a pause that fills the size of a small room. The hum drops away. The air loses weight. For a moment, I am certain the world will throw open a door. Floodlights. A chorus. Someone shouting my name and explaining it all. With regret and white paper and neat signatures. Instead, there is a peculiar shifting, like flipping a page in a book, where the photograph is almost the same and yet wrong. When I open my eyes, I am somewhere I should have been. A house that is not mine. A sofa with the wrong pattern. Morning light is the same cheaper yellow. The cat is a dog. My siblings are rearranged like a bad deck of cards. A voice calls me by a name I've always carried, and it sounds softer and more patient. But the details are wrong, and the wrongness is a drumbeat beneath everything. Wake up. Work, shower, sleep. For now. For whatever this is worth, I will keep practicing. I will make coffee in a cup that doesn't match the saucer. I will teach new hires to stack boxes the way I was taught. I will smile when people tell me stories that feel like echoes. I will wait to see if someone finally closes the curtain.